Dan, how's everyone feeling ahead of another big game, especially off the back of what was a really disappointing performance and results last time out?
I think everyone's in good spirits. It's been a positive week. After disappointing results, it's important to get back to the training pitch, get together and get our heads down. I think we've done that this week, so everyone's feeling positive and raring to go.
How hard was it to try and get that mindset back to a kind of positivity, or was it not hard at all?
I don't think it was too difficult. Obviously, right after the game, emotions are very high. It was quite raw. But, you know, by the time you come in on Monday, you've settled down, you've processed it, and you're just ready to switch on and go again.
Did the manager say anything specifically to you, or has he said anything this week about kind of keeping the spirits up, and maybe trying to take some of the pressure off, because it's quite pressurised business now you're into, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he's not really spoken about pressure or keeping the spirits up. I think it's just been how training's been. The standards have been driven by the players and the staff, and not much has been said, but it's been evident.
What are you expecting against Aberdeen?
Well, we know they're a good team, good on the ball. Obviously, they're at home, so they'll have the onus on them to play. But at the same time, we know what we can do. Last time we went up there, we played really well, and we'd like to replicate that performance. Are
you the kind of player that plays better with a bit of adversity?
I think so. I tend to think so. I like when people are giving us a bit of stick or against us. Yeah.
So actually, the position you're in right now, from your point of view, you're using that as a kind of positive way to look at kind of fighting for survival, if you like, almost. Yeah,
I mean, whatever position you're in, you have to spin it to suit you. I think if we were looking up the way, we would still be thinking we've got something to chase. And the position we're in now, we have to think we're fighting. Everything, every point we do is really important.
In terms of your own future, are you thinking about that right now, or are you waiting to see what happens over the next couple of games?
No, I'm only focused on the season here and making sure we have a good end to the season.
You've been linked with, kind of moving away. How does that speculation affect you, and reports affect you? Are you able to shut that out?
It doesn't affect me at all. I haven't seen any speculation.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
So obviously, it would have been so close at the bottom of the table between yourselves and Ross County for that playoff spot. Is it the case going into every game knowing that you just need to fight for any points that you can take out of it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you want to win every game. It is very tight at the bottom, but we're just focusing on our own results, because as it stands, it's in our own hands. So we just need to make sure we go into the game thinking, get 3 points.
And is that a good way to keep that morale up, knowing it is in your hands and it's the players beside you and yourself are the ones that will decide the future?
Definitely. I think given the choice, you choose to have your own, you choose it to be in your hands rather than thinking, oh, we need someone to mess up or someone to drop points. So we know that going into every game.
Perfect.
How important is it to start building a winning momentum, not just one good game here and there, but to get a string of good games going into these final few games?
Yeah, very important, especially given that there's not many games coming up. You want to get a run of form going and go into games feeling very confident.
And how much motivation is it that it is so tight on the table at the moment?
I don't think that's a source of motivation for us. I think it's more something we're aware of and we're thinking, cool, we need to go and get the job done.
Do you think that the kind of stop-start nature of the season has kind of affected the flow of what we've been able to do?
Yeah, I think so to an extent. I think our best period was probably just before the winter break, and I think we never really got going again after that. And sometimes, when you win a game or you play well, you just can't wait for the next game to come. So if it's a week or 10 days after, you kind of lose that momentum, don't you?
And from your own point of view, you've been recognised at international level now. How much has that experience kind of helped you since you kind of in the situation we're in?
I think it's very helpful. International football is quite different. It's tournament football. It's results based in the sense that performance doesn't matter at all. Whereas sometimes earlier in the season, the performance is just as important as a result. I think also you come across a different type of players, different types of styles. So yeah, really helpful for me.
And some of the players you've come across.
Are outstanding. Yeah.
It must be nice for you, in particular, to see Sven Spangler coming back, because there was quite a kind of nice link starting.
Yeah, I was really gutted for Sven with his injury. He just got back into the team and was playing well. I've been keeping in contact with him, so delighted for him. Really glad to see him back for myself, for the whole team, because he's a big player for us.